astray and lied to. I don't think there's anyone that hates it more than I do. Trapped inside the system and I'm caught up in the struggle. One day I hope to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like I'm alone and no one knows the things I know. There's nobody to talk to and there's nowhere I can go. Trapped inside the system and I'm caught up in the struggle. One day I hope to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Thank you for tuning into F.M.S. Future Management Services Hills Nation podcast by ttt.v, which is television. Today's podcast is about life lessons, basically life lessons. It's our duty for us to teach one another. We have to share what we've learned and pass it on to the youth. And we have to have conversations with them. So that brings me to the topic. The topic is society, mental health, and today's music. Society, mental health, and today's music. So, what about society? We went through COVID. There's a lot going on out there. There's a lot of stressors which cause mental health problems or concerns. There's stressors. There's different traumas that we've experienced as a child. Then the community, the things we hear in the news, and things, all these things affect our mental health, our thoughts, our feelings, you know. And then that would go into sobriety because some people drink or drug to cope. That's their coping skill to do that. And it's just not a very joyous thing to be experiencing trauma. You know, trauma is very important to control your, well, let me say it this way. It's important for you to be able to deal with trauma. If you can deal with the trauma and the stressors and you don't let that bother you, and the youth with the music, you can hear the anger in their music. So I'm like, it's definitely, you know, a problem that we need to address. We need to educate our children. You need to talk. We need to communicate with our children to let them know. And then other people's children, as far as out in the street, the neighbors, you know, like start being friendly, say hi to a person, you know, we need to hold on to our community, to put our community back together. I have a podcast. One of the first podcasts I've done was about the community and how when I was growing up, how the community was a lot different, because even if you were a thug or you were hanging out as a junkie or, you know, like whatever was going on, it was still respect. Respect is a big thing that we need to have and administer towards one another. Some respect. And even if you don't like the lifestyle of the next person, you can still respect them as an individual. You know, you don't have to shoot the person or hit the person or kick the person or be mean to them in any way. That's not important to, I mean, what does that serve? What does that prove? I mean, all it's going to do is condemn your soul to hellfire, number one. And number two, put you in, you know, first you would, you know, probably go to jail or something. And, you know, it's not a cool thing. So I'm talking to everybody, you know, the adults and the young ones, the young adults, because it's important that we really revisit the Bible. You know, we need to really visit the Bible and what scriptures, I like to call it scriptures, the Holy Scriptures, so that we can understand the day and times that we're in, and fix the situation so we're not destroyed and we gain the everlasting life and happiness, which is promised to us. Not the way that people really think about it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? The people don't really think about their life, of their future or their soul or anything. We've been taught to be tangible people, and the Bible talks about that. Tangible spirits is, people will not make it. You have to live in the spirit, not in the flesh, not in the tangible, thinking about things like that. But I just wanted to interject that. But it's stressors in our community and our children's music. The music is not the spiritual vibration that we had from before. So we need to bring back that boom bap type of soul music, because it's not grounded. Something is wrong. When you listen to it, don't quite sound right. So like that's just some food for thought there. Be original. Don't follow after everybody else. You know, express yourself. Learn who you are. And that goes for all of us. You have to spend time with yourself. Spend time with yourself. Um, just looking at, go in the park, just sitting there looking at the birds, commune with nature, reconnect with the universe, connect with the Most High. That's going to have you with a more sound mind. That's going to have you with a more clear conscience, clear thought. You know, that's what we need to do is to really know ourselves, really know yourself. Step back for a minute, as they say. Sit down. Have several seats, as I heard on one of these videos. Have several seats. I thought that was cool. But the thing is, yeah, we need to definitely think about our actions also, because for every action there's a reaction, there's consequences. A lot of people don't realize the consequences, especially young ones, don't realize that there's consequences for the things that you do. It's not like when you were a baby and you did something and your mom or your dad smacked you on the hand or something, and said, okay, leave that alone, pat you on the hand. It's not that type of thing, because these are life or death situations that's going on. I mean, you could say something to someone, they don't like it, they come back, shoot you. I mean, or you bump into somebody, they pull out a gun and shoot you. I mean, those type of behaviors is not the behaviors that we're supposed to have. And number one, the we need to communicate. We need to communicate with our children. We communicate with one another. Some of us don't even know how to speak to each other. So you have to be respectful. There's nothing wrong with being humble. It's not wrong. It shows strength. It shows strength in being humble. It takes a stronger person to be humble than it does to take a person to fly off at the handle. That's easy. That's simple. Be more of an advanced individual. Be more advanced in your thinking and your thoughts. And look at my other videos, because these videos are videos to help us. And look at the comments. The comments that people make are educational as well. So you comment, share, make sure you share so people that you care about know about it, or your friends or Facebook friends or whoever you have, disseminate the information so everybody can know that you care about. So, but anyway, yeah, share your wisdom, Share your wisdom with with the next person, you know, because society and the mental health part is we go through these things to learn and to grow, and as we how we handle these things affect our mental health or what level of mental health we're at. So if you respond in a negative fashion, which is far left, then your mental health is altered. It's to the point where you really messed up. But if you handle it in a more diplomatic, a royal way, in a royal state of mind, dome your mind, and everything is a mental thing. Everything is mental, you know. So one person could say "f you," and the other person don't say, man, be quiet. But then a different person can say "f you," and then that same person will be ready to fight. So it's mental. And so your thoughts, the way you see it, the way you digest it, the way you comprehend, even if they have an ill intention towards you, you could still cover that with superiority by you thinking above them. Don't stoop down to other people's levels. We kings and queens. You know, you gotta represent the way you need to represent. And the most important thing is that we gotta show love, man. Love conquers a multitude of sins. You show some love, then you'll be surprised how you turn a situation around. There were situations where a person may have been wanting to do something to you, and you should be nice to them or whatever, and they be like that. They really feel like a jerk. They feel stupid. They be like, "Why do I want to have this dude is cool? Like, why do I feel like when I was in high school? I've seen situations like that. You know, someone be nice, be nice. There's nothing wrong with being nice. It ain't about being tough. A strong person is a nice person because they in control of themselves. A person that's not in control of themselves, they just foolish. That's not strength. And besides that, the reason why we went through all of this with the with slavery and all the being poor and I mean all of us, you know what I'm saying? The different things that's happened to the different tribes, the 12 tribes of Yasharel, is the 12 tribes. And the ones that were sold into slavery and all of that scattered was because they didn't keep we didn't keep the covenant with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That their forefathers, our ancestors didn't keep the covenant. So that's the reason why we got, matter of fact, right here in the Bible, right? I just want to share this with you real quick. It's in Exodus 20. There's a couple of things in the Ten Commandments that we are not doing that upsets the Most High, which lets us get a backlash because there was a blood covenant with the elders and the priests that was there when Moses went up to the mountain. They were supposed to go up and all. You know, you gotta know your history. But thing is, it was a blood covenant, and the Sabbath is Saturday, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. That was a blood covenant with our ancestors. So we went through all of this because of a generational curse of following after the world and worshiping their gods, their holidays, and all that. The Creator was upset. And here it talks about like the Ten Commandments, which is we still under, right? So anyway, in Exodus 20, it talks about, it says, and also Yahuwah's name, the Most High's name, was in the Bible over 700 times.
Yo. As a child, my mom used to take me and my big sister to the circus in Manhattan almost every year, man. We loved it. All the animals and clowns and acrobats, all kind of weird stuff going on, but it was amazing to us. But circus came outside and now I feel different. Ringling brother, Braun and Bailey. Earth was looking so crazy. Other day I seen this lady twerking while she nursed her baby. Had to turn the other way from the disgrace. Quick and hasty, kept my cover, feeling smothered while big brother track and trace me. Pound me and he drown me out with lies so astounding. Clowns all around every town just expounding. City turned to carnival. Circuses on purpose, lost connection with the universe. Now they feeling worthless. Can't resist the urges, null and void in all the searches. Spelling out their curses, rights is written out in cursive. Compassion is the compass, heart circuit. We have to work it, reverse the curse. They cast it 40, cast us into purges. Masses fast asleep, still insurgent class emerges. Trapped in here with sheep, the diversion coming surges. Tidal wave rising, Phoenix on the horizon. Trump is worth the dump, more shit that stunk, our ship was sunk by Biden.